Hey, Audra here. I just had to say I was so encouraged and inspired by each of the people's stories that signed up with my training this January. Now, one thing in the training is when you join our Stagers Connect Facebook private group, it's good to connect with people that are going through the training at the same time. It's for accountability, for connecting, for making friends, because it can be a lonely industry when you're just starting this business from home, chasing that passion, doing what you love. So a lot of people go, okay, what makes someone go into this and what kind of background do you need? And the fun thing about this post is it shows you don't need a formal background. You just need that passion, that love for the design. You've been teaching that yourself since you were a kid. I always walk people through that. And then you need the right steps, and that's through the training. So here's the people. Congratulations to my January signups. Introduce yourself and connect. And Tiffany says, I signed up the 14th. I'm so excited to be here. I'm currently working in the interior design world. I'm absolutely loving the course. I love it. Welcome, Tiffany. Kelly did study interior design in college, worked as a design consultant until the business collapsed in the 2007 recession. Oh, Kelly, I know that was a tough time back then. Now design is super hot again. She's gotten her degree and she went to the corporate world, but now she's ready to get back to what makes her happiest. I love it. Mariana, 26-year-old mommy of two. She's a decor lover. Started her page of home decor 3 years ago. She does virtual e-design, but certified makes you feel more confident. I get it. She's self-taught. I love it. Good for her. And e-design, you're my girl because I have my e-design training that she's probably started with. She had no idea what she wants, but then I said, wait, I love decor. Let me thrive in that. Thank you, Audra. Your words are so motivating. Loving it. I can't wait to get my first consultation. I can't wait till you do either. I love hearing stories of people's first consultations. Lisa joined us. She's kind of at the point of rediscovering her passions because three-quarters of her kids college age, and all of a sudden she has more time to do what she likes. She's an empty nester, almost like me. She's hopeful it can turn into a business, but for now she's enjoying re-engaging with her creative side and just figuring out what's next. Lisa, I love that because that actually speaks to so many people who are even watching this right now. As an empty nester, I'm like, what do I want to do? And the thing that I say is when people join the training, it doesn't mean you have to start a business, you have to do this. It's really about you never lose when you're learning. And the training is all about learning. You're going to learn a lot about graphic design and branding and staging and design and starting a business. And like I said, so many of my people in the training, they do a lot of other different things. They open up a retail store, they become a professional shopper, they do organizing, they do Airbnb or vacant short-term rental design only, or bathroom design or kitchen design. There's so many different stories. That's why I like to share them in my best of the best. And I pull my best of the best stories every month from Stagers Connect. This is where I did it. So this is just one post. So I can pulling what people are saying, which I think is so cool. I love that Susan Bryant, who is one of my veterans, is like, welcome, y'all. This is an awesome group, and we are going to help you where we can, which is just kind of a cool little shot in the arm to all the new people. Laura is 23, another young 20 something. I love the 20 somethings. Man, if I knew in my 20s what I know now and pursued this then. She's been working in the corporate world for 2 years since graduating, but she's feeling the urge to jump into a creative entrepreneurial venture. Staging seems to combine her love of home design with her degree in real estate. Yes, it does. Really well. And she's excited to be diving into the course. She did it with her mom. I love the mother-daughter combinations. Those partners do so well. Welcome, Laura and Heather. Lori Schubert, welcome. This is an amazing group. So much fun learning this trade. Oh, and Audra's training. Lori's a veteran, welcoming them again. Sherry, hi, welcome. I retired from a career in private and nonprofit sectors. She's taken all my courses, most while working. So good. She loves design. I love it. Zenobia. Hello, everyone. My name is Zenobia. I took the leap of faith on January 1st. That a girl. Oh, she's a girl after my own heart because I do all my goals on January 1st too. She's a 55-year-old retired office manager for a healthcare company. Her daughter's a realtor and loves the way she decorates. Hello, instant in. So she asked me to work with her. On her 53rd birthday, she presented me with business cards and email account and t-shirts. I love it. Her daughter's encouraging her to get into it. If that's not a sign, Zenobia, I don't know what is. She's already staged 2 of her homes and had 2 redesign jobs last year and decided to pursue her passion after taking a Discovering Your Purpose class. I love that. She's so excited to be learning how to run a successful staging and design business. She has a $500,000 stage in March, and she will be ready going through this training. I love it. Betty, hey Betty, she's retired 4 years ago. Really interesting. I have a lot of her retirees in January and a lot of my 20-somethings. At 60, from a mortgage lending industry. Started a little business called Coastal. I repurposed furniture and home decor to stay busy until COVID hit. She loves home design and bringing life to use things. A lot of my stagers do that. They are all over Facebook Marketplace doing that, especially because of the supply crunch now. Her goal for 2022 was to learn and grow personally. I will say Audra hit at every level for me when it comes to her training style. Oh, I'm glad you're my person. I'm thrilled to be part of this platform. Can't wait to learn and be part of a great community of entrepreneurs. It truly is, Betty. You're going to love it. Chelsea, 28, had her first baby last October. Oh gosh, I remember those days and I'm so impressed. What a learner Chelsea is. She just had a baby and is now looking to start a business. She's worked in the corporate and hospitality industry for the past 8 years. And after having my daughter, I realized I truly wanted something different with more flexibility for myself and my family. Sidebar, Chelsea, this is the very reason I started my business too. I couldn't do the corporate world 60-hour week. I wanted the flexibility. I didn't want to miss a moment. And this business, this industry lets you do that because you set your own schedule, you make your own calendar. She's extremely excited, nervous, and scared all at the same time to begin this journey. Never thought in a million years I'd be starting my own business, but I feel more confident every day after going through the training. Yes! Thanks, Audra, for being so encouraging and uplifting throughout the trainings. It definitely helps me a lot while going through. Yes, I share stories throughout. Might even throw this video in one of them, the days. She's excited for what 2022 has to offer. I am too, Chelsea. And Chelsea, you are in the long line, all of you all, of successful stagers and designers who started exactly where you're at. It's never too late to start. Tomorrow is a new day. Realty with Carla. I'm Carla. She signed up on the 14th. Last July 2021 became the year of her great resignation. Woo! When she quit her job of 19 years to finally activate her real estate license. I have a lot of realtors who are also stagers. The change has been both exciting and terrifying to say the least. After watching Audra's live webinars, October and January, I knew I had to say yes. I'm so glad you watched my webinars first. I always tell people watch a webinar from the trainer first before you invest. That way you know they're your person or they're your style. She had to say yes. She literally jumped for joy a bunch when I clicked to submit my HSR registration. I'm moving with momentum through the training, so excited and ready for the new. Good job moving through, Carla. You're a learner. You're going to combine that perfectly with your real estate license, and I love it. You're going to be making a double income on that one. Andrea Ashbach is 29, finally ready to stop being that corporate robot. I hear you, Andrea. After moving internally to 4 different departments within 8 years, not feeling any kind of fire in my belly, it made me realize that it's time for a real big change. I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit. I never liked the idea of working for someone else's dream, but bills, house, car, dog, social norms. So time goes by, right? The idea of being more present for my family and creating my work schedule, all while making homes look beautiful, sounds like my kind of life. I'm terrified and excited to start this journey, but know it's the right decision to move towards creating my own business. I love decorating my home and I had to put myself on a budget. Just wait till I show you all the vendors. You're really going to be putting yourself on a budget. Audra, thank you for being so encouraging and motivating. Ask any chance you get. It truly makes me want to plow through and reminds me to shut that voice in my head. Yes, shut that voice in your head. Fear is false. Too many people ahead of you all have done exactly what you've done. They've put in the hard work, they've put in the strategies, and they've put in that talent to create their business. It's a great time to be a stager and designer. You guys are going to love it. Lynn, my girl from Calgary, Alberta, very cold there today. She's halfway through my training, really enjoying it. I look forward to connecting with you all. Seems like a supportive bunch. Good job, Lynn. It's probably your first post. Start connecting. Shireen from Toronto, another Canadian. I actually do. A lot of people wonder, is your training for Canada? Yes, it is. Principles, elements are the same. A lot of the vendors are the same. Everything, you will learn so much. Marketing is all the same. So I love it. Here's a few really good testimonials from me. She's been working with children with special needs for the past decade, and now she's a mom of 2 little girls. I've always loved designing and decorating my own home, so I thought it'd be wonderful. I can turn it into a career. She just signed up for my course a couple days ago. Woo! Going to start on it soon. Like a lot of you mentioned, I'm both excited and scared. That is so normal. So if you just started my course and you're feeling excited and scared, you're not alone. Take it a day at a time, but be encouraged. All right, Brandy. Oh my gosh, I love these. These are just so cool. She has been staging homes for a few years, so she's one of my veterans. I have a lot of veterans who jump into my training. She treated it as a side gig. She's a realtor too, so she started staging to fulfill her clients' needs. Then her colleagues wanted me to do their clients. See, that's what happens. When you're really good at staging and you're an agent, a lot of people wonder how this works. Well, your other agent friends will probably ask you to stage, and it is hard. They are 2 full-time jobs. Sometimes you have to make that decision and follow your heart there. But staging is pretty awesome. Fast forward a few years, I'm still licensed, not really doing much with that because I love staging so much. Last year, I got to the point where I realized I was at that crossroads where I either get serious and I grow my business or I remain part-time. I already had enough furniture to stage 4 homes, but I still had to turn away about 8 jobs last year. That's hard to do, right? I'm so thankful I finally got off my butt and signed up with Audra. I've been receiving your emails about 3 years and I never did a thing about it. I guess it's better late than never. It never is. So if you're on my readership forever, don't worry. Let's stay in touch. Do not unsubscribe. Your time will come. Melinda just joined last week. She's absolutely loving the course, this group, and all the amazing content. I'm so glad. She just bought her domain and her email to match. Good job. She lives in Maine and she's been a full-time graphic designer for over 12 years. Oh, Melinda, you can help me with that graphic design. She loves all things design and marketing, but have yet to work for a company where the product or service itself really lights her up. While I love graphic design, my heart's always been at home, interiors. Nothing brings me joy like redesigning and decorating a space to be beautiful, comfortable, and functional. It's like my soul just smiles in that moment. Wow, Melinda, you should be a writer too. I love what you just said. And you speak to so many of us who we're looking for something to fill that compass, that heart that we have for creative. You know, creativity is like a muscle, and when you use it, you get stronger and better at it. That's why so many of the lessons every day of my training are about going into your own home, going into a friend's home and trying this and trying that through my design modules. I love what you just said. It's like my soul just smiles in that moment. So while I'm only in the beginning stages of trying to get all my business ducks in a row, I feel wicked excited and confident I can make this dream a reality with all the guidance and resources in HSR. Thank you so much for creating this program, Audra. I can't wait to see where this year takes me. I can't wait either, Melinda. You'll be like so many of the stories I share in the best of the best, surprised that you get to get paid to go into these homes. Hello, my name's Casey. So I hung up my stethoscope. She's a nurse. I love that. Recently to pursue my passion of decorating homes. Over the years, I've had so much fun decorating my home, my friends and families. She's that person. If you're the go-to person, you've been training yourself for years. Everyone who walked into my house always asked me if I hired a professional decorator, which was a huge compliment to me. It made me realize I really had a talent for it. So I decided it was time. I'm so excited for you. Casey, talk about tapping into your creativity, and you obviously are a wonderful fit for this industry with your talent and your passion. If people are telling you that you should do this, probably good to listen to them. Nancy. Hi, everyone. Nancy here. I've been in outside sales on the road for over 28 years. Wow. I'm very excited to finally do what I love the most, decorating and design. I've done staging for a broker. I just didn't move forward with it. Yes, I'm mad at myself. It was a long time ago. They told me I had the natural talent and an eye for aesthetics. I wish I knew about HSR back then. I wish you did too, Nancy. All I do know is that it's never too late to recreate yourself. Oh my gosh, Nancy, you are so right. It is never too late. As you see, I've got anywhere from, I have 70-year-olds, I have 20-year-olds. It's not too late to follow that passion if that's a fit for yourself. And you will never regret learning and doing that. So thank you. Welcome to you all. I know I'm still getting my responses because we're still in January. I am going to do this every month so that people can account for accountability, can connect. So think about the way these people's stories inspired you. And if it's your month and you've jumped in, will you jump into Stagers Connect and tell us your story? Connect with the other people who have signed up around that time. Even connect with, if you're February, connect with my January people. You know, those are good people to friend on Facebook for accountability and connection and growth. And there's no guilt here. Guys, you're either learning and growing, you're never losing when you're doing this. If you had to put the training down, that's the beauty of self-paced training, and you're getting back to it in a month or 2 months later, that is fine, absolutely fine. These people are still here for you. There's no guilt, there's only growth. Have fun, connect on Stagers Connect. If you're watching this wondering what Stagers Connect does, it's an amazing place where there's these wonderful people. I hope these people's stories inspired you. What will your story look like? I don't know because you're in the process of building it, but I do know when you join this great group of people and my training, you're on a path to something pretty cool when it comes to staging and design. I'll see you in the next video.